This might sound crazy, but your lack of growth could be because somebody is monitoring you. Yesterday, I was spending time with the Lord and I was praying, and it wasn't even about followers or Instagram or nothing like that. I just wanted to get close to God. I needed to just get some insight from Him. So, this is yesterday afternoon. Today is June 15th, 2026. So, the Lord began to give me an understanding that you have people who are watching you, basically monitoring you. And because they have access to me by watching me and they're not interacting with me, like these people don't have no good intentions for me. They're not liking anything, they're not commenting, they're not supporting, they're not following, not nothing. But they're watching me every single day, waiting for me to put stuff up so they can see what's going on in my life. God said, because they're in your life, they're causing delays. So basically, he was saying, you need to block these people because they're blocking your increase. I was like, okay. And then he specifically pointed out one person. And that person is going to come as a surprise to y'all. Is my mother. I grew up in a foster home. I didn't grow up, but I went to foster care when I was 14 years old. And I have not really been close to my mother. I forgive her for everything. I don't have anything against her. And so when I was thinking about that, I was like, well, I don't even know if that's really right. Like, I don't know if that's like me, like out of anger, out of something like that. Like, I don't feel like no anger. I've forgiven her, like all this stuff. And I'm just like, kind of like put it to the side. But that's what I heard in my time with God. Like, I'm telling you for real. So I'm sleeping. I'm not even sleeping. I'm in bed. Could not go to sleep. It's past 3 a.m. I'm still in bed. So I'm just praying, 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 praying. And God brings back to my mind the conversation he had with me about blocking people. So right then and there, I went on Instagram, 3 a.m. in the morning, this morning, June 15th, 2026, and I blocked my mom's accounts. Because, like I said, she's not following me or anything like that. So I blocked her. And then put my phone away, was able to go to sleep, no problem. Get up this morning, and I look, and I'm like, dang, my followers like jumped. Not a whole lot, but by like 10 people. And that never happens to me, right? And I put up a video yesterday. I put up videos pretty much every day. And on that video, I had gotten like 1,000 plus views. And before I went to bed, I only had like a couple hundred. So I'm like, dang. Then I'm like, what is going on here? So I just leave it alone. I was like, maybe it's just a fluke. This afternoon, I'll check it again, and my followers jumped again. And now this video has like even more thousands of views on it. That's when I remembered that I had blocked my mom. And I'm just saying all this because maybe there is somebody who by the Spirit of God, because I have no concrete evidence that anybody that she's watching anything. Because like I said, she's not liking anything, she's not commenting on anything. I don't know. It's just like by the Spirit of God, I just know that she be looking at my stuff. Her and some other people. And I had to block them as well. But she was the last person that I blocked, and then that's when I started having more of an increase. But I'm just trying to let you know that if you know that somebody has no good intentions for you, or that God is just saying that you got to get this person out of your life, no matter who they are, no matter how you're connected to that person, you got to get that person out of your life. And let me tell you something, the closer that someone is to you, as far as maybe someone you dated or were intimate with, especially, or someone who shares the same bloodline as you, they have more of an influence and more of an access to you than a stranger. Because it could be strangers that's watching me that don't really like me, but it's not going to really impact me like that because we don't have no real connection like that. But somebody who is really, really connected to you can really cause delays, obstacles, blockages, and things like that in your life. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm just trying to give you some advice that follow the Spirit no matter what. We do not walk after the flesh. We got to walk by the Spirit. God told Abraham to leave his father's house, to leave everything that he knew, to just go. And sometimes God will just do that. He'll just say, you got to just cut off certain people. You got to cut off this. You got to cut off this person, no matter who they are. You got to do it, because if not, you're going to suffer for it. Again, I was not looking to grow. Like I said, the conversation I'm having with God in yesterday afternoon was not about social media. It was just like, like, what do you want me to do next? You know what I mean? But he's like, this is what you need to handle. This is what you need to take care of. So do what you got to do, no matter how hard it is, no matter how hard it seems, and no matter what other people are going to think about you, because even me putting this out and saying this, I have family members who might look at it like, but that's your mom. Like, why would you do that? But it's like, I can't go off of what nobody feel about me or what they think about me or how they feel about my actions. I have to do what I know that the Spirit of God is telling me to do. And I know that sounds crazy, but not everybody has the same experience with their parents or whoever. And this is just something that I just know that I had to do. And like I said, she wasn't the only one. There was other people that I had to cut out of my life too. Some exes that I had not cut out, but just blocked because they already out of my life. I don't talk to these people anyway, but I believe they're watching me. I believe they watch my stuff. That's just it like that. Not like they're watching me like they're stalking me or anything like that, but I do believe that they engage in my content. Don't think that is cute that your ex is watching you and obsessing over you or whatever. No, because that same person, if they're watching you and thinking evil thoughts towards you and you've been in a close relationship with that person, that can affect you. That really can affect you and it can really affect your growth. So make sure you block that person. They'll have no reason to be in your life at all. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the support. And to everybody, just God bless y'all. And y'all just stay safe out there because this stuff is just, it's wild. It's wild. But God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Take care, y'all.